1919. Theodore Roosevelt.
No. January 6th, 1919. What happened, Tony?
Oh, geez. Theodore Roosevelt. Was he trying to run into the Bull Moose Party?
Not quite.
That's good. This is a good trivia.
Not quite.
We show him the picture, give him the date, see what happens.
We can try that.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
That's fun.
World War I just ended about 2 months prior. Did he have something to do with the armistice signing in Versailles?
No.
Not on this week.
All right.
But awesome. I'm digging this. Do that again next round.
I'll tell you what he did.
Sounds good.
He died at the age of 16 at his home
Forget I said anything.
in Sagamore Hill, New York. So
that got macabre quickly.
Yep.
Damn, Trevor.
January 7th, 1985.
1985? Mm-hmm. I'm going to guess that's Hubble.
No.
Second guess.
So that's got to be, I'm guessing Venus in the background. There was a Russian satellite took pictures of Venus.
No, it's not Russian.
Almost. It's a smaller country and it's an island.
Oh, it's a smaller country and it's an island. Australia?
No, not quite.
All right.
So January 7th, 1985, Japan launched its first interplanetary spacecraft, the Sakigake. I'm probably butchering that. The first deep space probe launched by any nation that was not the U.S. or USSR.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. So it was supposed to do like what Voyager did and just go out there.
Yep. Head on out there.
Yep.
So that was on an episode of New Star Trek.
The Sakagage?
The Sakagage. Damn it, Bakula, you're ruining the franchise.
January 9th, 2007.
2007, I'm going to guess this is the first iPhone.
You got it.
Bing, ding, ding.
Steve Jobs, the CEO of Apple, unveiled the first iPhone. Let's see, January 10th, 1912.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I just did this. January 10th, 1912, this is the introduction of the first military airplanes used by the Aeronautics Corps Signal Division that was founded in 1907. This is the Wilbur and Orville's flight. I don't think that's them specifically, but yes, it's the first military airplane in existence.
Close.
Mark II, I think.
Close. It's the first flying boat.
I was way
It's
off.
the first flying boat. So it's the first aircraft that could land on water. But it definitely I'm sure they saw a military application immediately. And it was invented by Glenn Curtiss, and it made its first flight in Hammondsport. It doesn't say what state. So yeah, actually that's interesting. One of the things that I had done while I was reading was you had the first military organization open up 4 years after the first flight, and they got something like 42 applications for blueprints on trying to get the first military airplane, and that was just within the U.S. When you're looking at overseas, by 1911, military flight was being used by Italy against the Turkish. Oh yeah. They definitely saw the potential and jumped on that shit right away.
Oh yeah.
All right. January 11th, 1941.
January 7th?
January 11th, 1941. So we're going through the week. So we just did the 10th, so now we're at the 11th, but 1941 is the...
1941. Was it the introduction of the Nazi Party into India?
Almost, not quite.
Different sandy country.
It's not India.
There it is.
There you go. Yep.
North African. African.
Adolf Hitler orders his forces to be prepared to enter North Africa, and that began the establishment of the Africa Corps. So, all right, last one.
It's corpse, Trevor.
Okay.
I got to get him in there when I can.
Last one. January 12th, 1991.
This is a Gulf War. That's is that Bush?
That is Bush.
Senior?
That is Bush. But the event in particular was that Congress actually approved the money, so that they could start, doing stuff in the Gulf. So,
fun fact:
Yeah.
some people consider it the first space war.
yeah.
Maybe. I just remember it as King George I got pissy.
Well, it was because they used satellites so much.
Yeah. They they didn't really do too much with satellites in Vietnam. I know that because that's what I did in the Army, was satellite communications.
Oh, nice.
And they weren't playing around with that in Vietnam.
Still doing AWACS flyovers.
They were doing either tropospheric, where it bounces off the atmosphere, or they were just doing the tall ass omnidirectional antennas. Because the other thing they had to contend with were the trees, and if it can't get up to either the atmosphere or satellite, that's why they did Agent Orange, was to get rid of the trees. So
I just have a quick side thing to discuss. So when I first got in the military, I was set to work on these really old-fashioned 1960s computers that still use the 8.5-inch floppy disks.
oh yeah, yep.
That you hear about sometimes, and
Or that we worked
it was
with
crazy
in
because-
college. Just saying.
No, 8.5.
ones.
It's not even the 5-inch. It's
Yeah.
like
I kid.
No,
skadoosh.
they're not.
I kid.
Yeah, I got you.
These things were floppy, and it was crazy because I ended up going to the local Space and Air Museum with my grandfather, and he was in the Air Force as well. And we were walking around, and I noticed the machines that I had worked on day to day. And he calls me over, and he goes, "Hey, this is really cool. I used to work on these when I was in the
I work on these at my age too, Gramps.
Yeah.
I did 6 months of training. There was one paragraph about what I did.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like the museum here in Colorado Springs with Nikola Tesla. There's one paragraph. That's it.
Yep.
You're in good company, bro. You're in good company.
Yeah, it happens.
Jeez. That wraps up our week in history. Tony, you got 1 out of 6. Trevor, tell him what he's won.
Nothing.
Nothing. You get nothing.
That's what I expect.
Man, we really appreciated you coming on the show, hanging out with us today. Super cool. I'm gonna definitely check out your 2 videos at some point.
Thanks, I appreciate
Yeah.
it. It's great being on.
It's fun. Keep them rolling, man. And what's the stuff? I don't know. What you were saying you were gonna? What was the next one you were gonna do?
Next one, I want to do one on Mortal Kombat,
Yes.
the history of
Yes.
video games, and kind of what people are doing right now to keep track of video games,
Right.
in regards to modern museums.
That's so crazy cool. Mine was Street Fighter 2 Turbo SNES.
No, I'm following Mortal Kombat.
I know.
Because Mortal Kombat went up to the Supreme Court and Congress.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I never really got into. I didn't have the whatever it was, the Atari.
No.
I didn't have the Pong.
Nope.
See what I'm doing here?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. I was a little bit before my time, but I get it.
I did not have the Mortal Kombats. The movie was good.
Well, I didn't get the chance to see the movie.
The original.
And I was actually supposed to come out with it for the movie, but that was.
Oh, you're talking about the new movie.
No, the empty nostalgia. No. We're talking
about
movie.
what was that? 94, 95?
Yeah, hell yeah!
Oh,
That was the worst thing to hit. That was great. That was my
Christopher
favorite.
Lambert of
So good.
Highlander fame,
Well,
playing Raiden.
you're on your way up or you're on your way out of Hollywood, I guess.
Yeah.
That was a great show. That was a great movie. It holds up today. It's just as bad as it was then.
Yeah.
It does.
Even
It holds
back
up.
then, it was like, that's very clearly a claymation thing that we got going on. And then, that's shitty CGI.
I will say this: the fight scene between Reptile and Liu Kang was pretty badass. That saved the movie.
Okay.
It's a good fight scene, and Sonya Blade's legs.
Yep.
without further ado, we won't keep you any longer. You probably want to do other things with your life.
All right. Well, thank you very much for having me on, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank
Have a
you.
good one.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us, man.
All right, bye-bye.
And that ends another thrilling episode of Man Tools Media here on the Man Tools stuff. Thank you to our guest, Tony, from The Pop Historian on YouTube. Check it out. It's the one with the popcorn, not the video game.
Yeah, the other one's like, the other one's just like a red, it says like TPH, The Pop Historian. His is a bucket of popcorn. So
I dig it.
You know, much like other people I know, he hasn't quite grown to the point of being able to get that custom URL.
Right. So like and subscribe. And
or he had it and lost it.
Lost it. Like another very popular Man Tools podcast. Thanks to our sponsors, EXO, AutoWorks, and Harmonic Studios, and soon to be a few others. The Beard Struggle, remember when you go to beardstruggle.com, enter TLane154.
Get your discount.
Get some discounts. Thanks for watching and or listening. And please check us out on the web at mantoolsmedia.com. Our social media is at HyPage, HY page, /mantoolsmedia. Once again, like, subscribe, share, rate, review, do all of the stuff. Send us cat videos. It'll be amazing.
We like that.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for me.
All right. Good night, everybody.